Today we will be diving deep into the world of trauma and its various forms: acute trauma, chronic trauma, and complex trauma in under 5 minutes. We will break down each type and provide examples to help you understand and feel more comfortable managing it on a day-to-day or helping a loved one who needs some support and encouragement. To begin, let's explore acute trauma. Acute trauma refers to a single distressing event or a short-lived experience that has a profound impact on an individual. Examples of acute trauma can include natural disasters, accidents, physical assaults, or witnessing a traumatic incident. These events can lead to immediate emotional and physical distress, and they often leave a lasting impression on a person's life. Imagine being involved in a car accident. The sudden impact, the fear, and the feeling of helplessness can leave you in a state of shock. Even after the accident, you may experience flashbacks, nightmares, or anxiety when driving. This is an example of acute trauma and its effects on an individual. Now let's move on to chronic trauma. Chronic trauma involves prolonged exposure to distressing events or situations. It typically occurs over an extended period, often in the form of ongoing abuse, neglect, or living in a dangerous environment. Chronic trauma can be particularly challenging because it can wear down a person's resilience over time. Consider a child who grows up in an abusive household. The constant fear, emotional and physical abuse, and unpredictable environment can have long-lasting effects on their well-being. Such experiences can lead to difficulties with trust, self-esteem, and relationships. This illustrates the impact of chronic trauma and its lasting consequences. Finally, let's discuss complex trauma. Complex trauma is a combination of both acute and chronic trauma. It often occurs during early developmental stages and involves multiple traumatic events or experiences. Examples can include repeated physical or sexual abuse, neglect, or growing up in a highly dysfunctional family environment. Imagine a teenager who has experienced a combination of physical abuse, sexual assault, and emotional neglect throughout their life. This complex trauma can lead to a range of issues, including depression, anxiety, self-harm, or substance abuse. Such experiences often affect various aspects of their life, making it challenging to break free from the cycle of trauma. Here are the pros and cons of understanding trauma. The pros: personal growth. Trauma can be a catalyst for personal growth and resilience. Going through traumatic experiences can lead individuals to develop inner strength, self-awareness, and a deeper understanding of themselves. Surviving trauma can instill a sense of empowerment and the ability to overcome adversity. Increased empathy and compassion. Individuals who have experienced trauma often develop a heightened sense of empathy and compassion for others who are going through similar situations. This can lead to a greater capacity for understanding and supporting others who have faced trauma, and may even inspire individuals to work in fields such as counseling, therapy, or advocacy. The cons: psychological impact. Trauma can have severe psychological consequences on individuals. It can lead to the development of mental health disorders such as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, depression, anxiety, and substance abuse issues. These conditions can significantly impact a person's quality of life, relationships, and overall well-being. Physical health consequences. Trauma can also have physical health repercussions. Chronic stress resulting from trauma can lead to a variety of physical health issues, including cardiovascular problems, weakened immune system, digestive disorders, sleep disturbances, and chronic pain. These physical health consequences can further compound the negative effects of trauma on an individual's life. Understanding trauma and its different forms is crucial in fostering empathy and support for individuals who have experienced these distressing events. Be mindful, trauma is subjective and affects people in unique ways. We will discuss the subjectivity of trauma in a later video. We hope that today's discussion sheds some light on acute, chronic, and complex trauma. Remember, if you or someone you know is experiencing the effects of trauma, seeking professional help is essential. Don't hesitate to reach out to therapists, counselors, or support organizations that can provide the guidance and support needed. You will overcome this. Thank you for watching. Stay brave, stay curious, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.